First of all, we live.
Yeah. D.M.V, you know what time it is. None other than the BASSLINE podcast presented by TheEvrydywknd. I'm your host as always, Capo, feeling good, feeling great. To the left of me as always is none other than my good man and young Mitchell we trust. What's good, Brody?
What's good? How you living?
I am sensational, sir. I cannot complain. Got my arm. All right. To the left of him, hasn't been here in a month of Sundays, as my grandmother would say.
51 Mondays.
Yeah. Came back with a new dude that seems to have some product in it. It looks rather stiff. Pause. He's got a monogram chain on.
It's my initials.
Surprised he didn't tuck.
It's my initials.
All right.
It's for the camera. It's for the camera.
Okay. All right.
No, he untucked it once he sat down.
The one and only Global Gold is here.
What's good?
What it do, Brody?
Louise.
I'm good, man. How are y'all? I haven't seen y'all
Louise
since the new year started.
Louise is perfect. Hello. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Have you been out since you went to that Golden Corral buffet?
Actually, yeah, I went out to Baltimore and actually found this dope ass spot called Octo Bar. Y'all should check it out.
Octo?
Now that was more my speed.
Were they doing speed?
Octo, like an octopus.
Okay.
Octo Bar. That shit is fire. I was in there drinking espresso martinis and margaritas.
There was so
and all
much
types of
emphasis on
fancy
puss.
shit.
I don't know why that tickled me.
That was more my speed. It was not Golden Corral. I will say that.
It wasn't a corral?
No, it had a prefix menu. It was one of those type places. It was very nice.
Did they serve milk with ice though?
I didn't ask.
That's what he
He was
followed.
drinking White Russian. Don't let him fool you.
I do like a good White Russian.
You would.
Of course.
I do.
That's why your name
The
is
Big
Lebowski.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Last but certainly not least,
That movie's so great.
the one and only. Hey.
Behave.
Calm it down. Big Solo's in the building.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Baseline. You know what the fuck going on, baby? It's lit.
We here, man. This first game of four-man we've played in a while. This will be good.
Yo.
All right. Maybe you got a point. So announcements. We're doing a day recording because we thought we were doing a show tonight, which would be Show Love. That's not happening tonight because it's snowing. So for you guys watching the show, we've moved the show to January 29th. That'll probably be announced by the time you're seeing this. But doubling down so that the message gets out there. Show Love has now moved to January 29th for January because of inclement weather. With that being said, February 9th, we got Forbidden Roses at Nightlife Studios, Slick Nerd Pro presenting. Fire line up there featuring Wise the God, Down by Law, of course, Slick Nerd Pro, 90 Wise. It's a lot of dope MCs on that joint that I'm not even going to try to remember all the names on. Following that up, February 13th, we had Songbird, Sneaky Leak, Sweezo, Miss Trini, 84 Faces, Jay Savage, Loso Baby, just added Big Cindy, and Rob Lowe. So we got North Carolina, Kansas City, and the DMV in the building for the night. It's going to be a sensational night. You know the 13th is dedicated to your sneaky link, not your main piece. So, you know, you do with that information as you see fit. And we'll see you there. And then on the 14th, we got the beats, as we always do. Fresh produce. We still providing water and fresh produce to the community, even on the day of love. And come get some love to these beats, man. Bring your loved ones. So we'll be at the Pocket for that one. So that's, I think, all the announcements. Sounds about right. That gets us through February, right?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let's get to some topics, man. Let's see what we got. Where did the board go? Here we are. All right. Did we decide where we were starting? No?
No.
I thought we wanted to start about the Lucky Star.
I thought you guys wanted to start about if you could beat up a trans.
That's not even
No.
Did you put that in the
board.
We talked about it in the group chat.
That's not what I
figured.
asked you.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, gotta hold on to that one till next time, buddy.
It's a good topic, man.
It is aggressive. That's what it is.
As the only person sitting on this panel with a trans sibling, I think
That doesn't allow you to.
Oh, it absolutely.
I have
does.
a black friend.
That's a really.
I have 3 of them right here on the couch.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
I know somebody trans.
That was terrible, wasn't it?
He's like, I shared a cigarette with a trans person one time.
I can speak on
No,
it,
I
right?
didn't say all that. Having a sibling is a lot different.
Does she smoke?
That is not.
No,
She does smoke like a fucking chimney.
Exactly. So you shared a cigarette with her before.
They wanted me to put that in there.
Oh, what's my?
Orlando. You gotta play that sound clip. Though.
That's a half a
When we
bar
do it.
topic.
Yeah.
What
All
the
right, I'm not
fuck
gonna
are y'all
turn.
talking
I'm not gonna
about?
turn it on yet. Okay. You're gonna have fun with that.
All right, we'll get it started. Let's go. Let's get the ball rolling.
All right, so I guess we could start at Lucky Star. So for those that have been listening to the show for a long time, y'all know. And most of the time at the end of the show, somehow we end up hungry and we start talking about going to the carryout. That carryout's name is Lucky Star. Shout out to the home team.
Somehow,
Rest
be
in
drunk
peace.
as fuck.
So what happened was, I don't remember exactly when, but a few months back, it just wasn't open anymore. And so I saw it one day and I was like, maybe they're painting or something. right?
Remodeling something, yeah.
Cool. And then a couple days went by, and then I said something to Tim, and he was like, yeah, I seen it's been closed for days too. And so we were concerned, right? We were like, where did they go? And then he thought he found them, but it was in like District Heights. And I was like, that's not how that works. Carryouts don't move that far.
Yeah.
That's a different Lucky
And
Star.
they've been there forever.
That's a different Lucky Star.
Yeah.
So
And then the one in District Heights was called New Lucky Star. So I was like, oh, they're rebranding.
Mhm.
yeah, nah. So I was in there. This was my second visit after they reopened.
Okay.
Because yes, ladies and gentlemen, Lucky Star is back.
Oh, they're back?
They're back.
Oh, say less.
So they reopened, and there was a guy in front of me with his lady and a kid, and he was rather aggressive speaker, but he was talking to the ladies back there like, you know him. So I was like, he must have been a regular too. You know? He's like, so what y'all did? Y'all got all this new shit in here. What happened? And I was like,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to ask. And he was basically just saying it took him too long to come back. Not saying like what happened, like he knew what had happened.
Sure.
But I didn't. So I'm listening to the conversation like, I'm going to get to the gym here. And she goes, we were moving as fast as we could. We had to wait to get the insurance money. You know it was a fire. They had an electrical fire. an electrical fire in the back.
Oh, shit.
So they had to wait for the claim and all of that.
And that can take forever.
to get
Because they're
everything
going to
back.
investigate that shit.
Right. So now they back. It's remodeled.
TVs.
No more menus. There's
Yeah.
TVs for the menus now.
Oh, say. Oh, they cashed
All
out.
Like some new tile work and stuff.
Oh, they going
Fresh
crazy.
coat of paint.
Yeah.
They still have their teenage daughter working the front while the
Yeah, but
boys
they got
in
a
the
nice
back
white
and-
rice steamer now right up front.
Oh, what?
They
Yeah.
going crazy.
Oh, they're like proper like.
They doing
So
it.
it's not even like a proper carry out no more. It's a fancy joint now.
No, you can still buy lighters and cigarettes and shit too.
Oh, say less.
You get a pack of Cools.
Don't get it
A
fucked up.
pack of cools from the carry out is
But
insane.
shout out to
That
Lucky
is-
Star, man. They back.
Iconic place. Shit, when we were doing Podium, we had a Lucky Star colorway.
Yeah.
That place it's held it down many a
Damn.
night. Many a night.
That's dope.
It was many a night.
So I wanted to play this next because I thought this was interesting.
Like, is Drake hip hop?
Why are you doing this to me?
Drake is pop to me, in the sense like if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Commercial music.
Or it's you
Commercial
know,
music, yeah.
shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean, I
It's
get it.
commercial, entertaining, fun, good,
It's
formulaic music.
it's likable.
Likable music, yeah.
It's likable.
But is it? I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna move on.
Woo! So many products.
Like, is Drake?
So that was Mos Def.
Who was doing that, conducting the interview?
There's a show called The Cutting Room Floor
Isn't she in movies?
by how do you say this? Amendi?
She looks very familiar. I couldn't place where I saw her from. Thought it was maybe a movie or
She
something.
apparently works in the fashion world. So there's a fashion
Oh, okay.
podcast
I was
called The
probably
Cutting
wrong
Room
then, yeah.
Floor.
But I agree with him.
He's not wrong.
I agree with him wholeheartedly.
He's not wrong.
Well, damn, that's not how I expected that to go.
No, like he really has a pop sound now. Like it's easily digestible. It's catered to making to selling well.
I wouldn't
Right.
even say now. I would say after comeback season, right? That was the last tape that we got where you got super backpack, hip hop, rapidy rap Drake. After that, pop.
No, I take care. Nothing was the same. Still had bars on it.
Having
I
bars on it and it being pop, two things can be true.
Take care.
It wasn't rap.
Take
It
care.
wasn't rapidy rap.
Take care. Nothing was the same or not pop albums. Let's not do that.
100% they are. By
No.
definition, what is pop music? Popular music. Those are some of the most popular tapes from Drake. It is pop music. I'm not saying that as a knock. He makes great music. I fucking love Drake music, but it is pop music.
So by that definition,
I think he just changed the sound of pop music.
because that's the most popular Wayne album. By
You
your,
You said what?
I don't think
I think his
I don't-
definition is wrong.
I don't think you can put the most popular album by an artist makes it pop music.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
That is the look it up. That is the definition of pop music.
got two
What
phones,
is-
look it up.
What is pop music? It is popular music. I will say Drake changed the sound of pop music
That's
because
not what you just said, though.
No. What I'm building onto the point. Those were pop albums. I think what Drake has done masterfully at that has changed the sound of
But
pop
why
music.
were
But it
those
still
pop-
makes it pop music.
But your basis for saying that those were pop albums was because they were popular Drake albums.
It was popular music of the time. It was the most popular music
that
of the
I can
time.
live with, but saying
That makes it pop
because
music.
this is the most popular of the Drake body of work.
No, I didn't
That
say
doesn't-
that. It's not the most popular at the time. At the
That's what
time
you
when it
said.
dropped.
That's why I argued.
Okay,
with
my
you.
bad. So when it dropped, I said, okay, so what I was trying to say is some of the most popular albums, right? When it dropped, it was the most popular album. That's what makes it pop music. I think when we talk about this, we have to get the sound of traditional pop music. This isn't Iggy Star. This isn't shit like that, right? He changed the
God
sound
damn.
of pop music. Do your fucking Googles, dog. But okay, here's one. It's not Katy Perry, right? Like, it's not NSYNC. It's not what quote unquote traditional pop music has always been. And I think that's why he is so popular, is because he changed the sound of it.
I don't agree with this at all.
Nicki Minaj, one of the most popular artists in the whole world, she makes pop music. Like Drake, the most popular, if Bad Bunny, pop music. I think
Bye, Bunny.
like it's we have to look at the definition. If y'all are going by sonically, then I could be wrong, but I'm talking about the definition of what pop music is. Drake is pop music. That's not a knock. That's not bad.
We're gonna do
He's
our
the most
Googles.
popular artist in the whole fucking world.
Is
We're gonna do our
the
Googles.
Carter 3 a pop album? By your definition, it's the most at the time. The Carter 3 is the most popular album.
I would argue that's not true. There were other albums that were more popular than the Carter 3 when it came out. When Drake drops, there is nothing more popular than Drake unless it's Taylor Swift. I'm telling you, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, dog. Like, Carter 3 would not be a pop album by definition because at the time, right? And you could go sonically or you could go by definition. Carter 3 was not the most popular album of that time. There would have been other artists who had bigger albums. Look it up. And I'll take it back if I'm wrong, but I'm going by definition of what pop music is.
So what were these artists that were bigger than the Carter 3? Because you got
You're asking me to
but
go back to what year? Look it up, dog.
I'm asking
I feel like
because of the age gap, right? For people my age,
Sure.
that was the best shit ever.
But you're only talking about
I was about to
your
say,
age
I feel
demographic.
like I kind of feel like where you're going because, yes, for the people that was there with that type of music, that was
That's anecdotal. You're not
album.
talking about definition. That's anecdotal to you and the people around you. That was the most popular album. That does not make it the most popular album or the popular sound of the time because it wasn't.
May I ask you a favor?
Lollipop, for instance, by Lil Wayne is a pop song. That was his crossover song into popular mainstream. It is
get what you're
arguably
saying.
his most popular song he's ever made.
I get what you're saying.
That's when Wayne became a household name.
Well,
And And Drake is pop. Most wasn't wrong. If we're talking, let's get back to the point.
We agree.
Most wasn't wrong. Like, and I don't know what take you were looking for, but I mean, all I know is Drake better not have nothing for Most because he don't want that smoke.
Hip hop artist Lil Wayne's 6th studio album, The Carter 3, was the highest selling record of 2008.
So then that would have been a pop record,
No,
a pop album. Excuse me.
absolutely not. That is not.
If we're going sonically, then no, it wasn't. Oh, no, actually, sonically, it would because rap music has been pop music for the last fucking decade. There's been no other genre that has dominated music, whether it's by metrics, whether it's by sonics, than rap and hip hop music for the past fucking decade plus. Because Drake's been on a 10-year plus run. And then you had Wayne before that, and you had Hove before that.
I still think that there's, yes, there are artists and songs in hip hop that cross over into pop territory.
Yes.
However, Drake is not making pop albums. Nicki is closer to making a pop album than Drake is. Drake's albums are rap and R&B.
She has made.
I would say I would strongly disagree with that. Every time you listen to a Drake album, you listen to the sound that is popular at the time, and he's gonna take that and master it and drop a fucking album. Why you think he hangs out with dudes like Yachty and all these young people like his shit? Because he takes this, it's formulaic. Like she said, she takes what's popular at the time.
Like he does have some pop songs, but I think there are elements to a pop song. Like I don't agree with this notion that it's just got to be popular.
He's arguing the Sonics point. There is a certain sound to a pop song. I'm arguing that to a traditional pop song, your NSYNCs, your Backstreet Boys, this type of shit.
I'd say even outside of them, like because that's boy band pop, right?
No, that was just pop music. By definition, during that era, that was pop music. That was the sound of pop music.
Can we get an actual definition?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends. Like the internet gives you multiple definitions.
Okay, so
correct. By definition, pop music is what is the most popular music of the time. And for the past decade plus, rap and hip hop have been pop music. It is household shit. NBA YoungBoy is a household name.
That's nowhere near pop music.
Hold on,
bro.
yeah, I was about to say
That's the definition of pop music. What are we talking about?
Nah, I don't.
No, I don't.
Just because the sound
He's
changed.
But he's not a household name.
NBA YoungBoy, yes, the fuck
No,
he's
not for
bro.
everybody. That's what I'm saying. So like, I kind of was agreeing with you when you was talking about the Drake shit, but NBA, he's still like, to me, pop is like you said, it's popular as shit. That shit has got to like everybody. Like
there's not
look at NBA YoungBoy.
There's not an NBA Young.
He is the most streamed thing on YouTube.
That's because his fans don't have streaming services. They just sit up there and play his music on YouTube.
Well, we're not going to argue that point.
What'd you say?
You will win that point.
Cohen.
You will win that point. I'm not arguing that point. That's neither here nor there. What I am saying by metrics, by definition, we can get into the nuances, sure, and then I would be wrong.
Well, you hear?
I'm not here to argue nuance. I'm arguing definition. And by definition, Drake is pop music.
NBA YoungBoy.
He's the most popular artist in the world. I
wholeheartedly disagree.
We are not going to. Okay.
It's him and Beyonce and Bad Bunny.
But I was saying, you say he ain't never made a pop album. What were you saying? Like, because I agree
totality,
that
he has pop songs. He hasn't made it in whole a pop album. No, not to me.
Are you saying pop album as in sonically?
Yes.
Okay, then I won't argue that. He's never made a pop album then. Never.
Because pop.
The closest thing to it would have been, honestly, never mind.
As much as you're saying.
That's what I was saying.
As much as you're
I think that's a pop album.
That hip hop has run pop for the last whatever number of years, right? There is still a category of pop music that gets released as pop music.
I would wholeheartedly
We're giving
agree
credit
with that
to
point.
a wave of crossover, just like in the early 90s, there was a wave of crossover with like rock
and rap, yeah, like
right?
Limp Bizkit, Korn,
right?
Shit like
and
that. Yeah.
at that time, the rap that was becoming popularized was very urban, street, aggressive music.
Yep.
As compared to now, the rap that they're popularizing is hypersexual or Drake-ish.
I guess you and I are both from this era, right? What was pop music when we were growing up? If it was on TRL, it was pop music. Period.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit was on TRL. If we had TRL today, Drake would be running.
I'm not going to say that everything that was on TRL was pop, because if everything that was on TRL was pop, I wouldn't have watched TRL. The reason that
I'm arguing by definition
was watching the music that we like stack up against the marketplace, not just in this siphon that is hip hop and
to
R&B.
that point, it was to see how popular that music was. Are we crossing
But
over?
that doesn't change its
into the
intended
popular
genre.
mainstream. See, I think we're arguing definition versus sonics because my point is,
I think you're giving people credit for landing on a popular song that didn't intend to make a pop song.
no, I just
That's my point.
think the sound of pop has
Like
changed.
Katy
Are there
Perry-
still artists that
I'm
are
pretty sure if
dropping
we look up Katy Perry, her category is pop.
pop or alternative? But
Drake's
that-
shit happens to work in a popular
But
fashion.
two things can be true. She can be making quote unquote traditional pop music, right? The pop sound of the 90s, 2000s, whatever.
So are we
But I'm
saying-
two
so-
things can be true?
So you're using pop music in the sense that we say pop culture. So like Drake is a part of pop
What
culture.
is popular mainstream culture? That is the definition of pop music, the music of popular mainstream culture. Drake would be one of the
So
top
this is what I'm saying.
pop artists.
I don't okay.
Sonically, no.
What I'm saying is Drake can be a fixture in pop culture to me, and that's fine.
Yeah.
However, his intent and the execution of his music is not in the formula of pop.
See, that's
You ain't-
conjecture.
that's what
because
I'm
that's-
asking you, right? I'm like, you think that Drake has never set out to make a pop song?
That's what I'm saying. That's conjecture.
I've said that he's done it,
No, you said that he did it, but not
but a
intentionally.
song is not
A pop artist.
right. He also doesn't. His songs
I think-
aren't framed like pop songs.
That's conjecture, and that's not true, dog.
Conjecture.
That's
Don't use that word
You're
again.
you're assuming you know his mind frame behind these songs that he's making. Number one, we can't assume that. Number two,
the
like,
elements
literally-
tell us what he's doing.
okay, number two, that's great. That builds my point. Number two, if we look at the elements of his songs that he comes out with have all the elements of being popular mainstream songs. It is a formula. Every time he drops down to the marketing, down to the way he drops it, it is pop culture
So this
all the way.
This
He is
debate
just defining
is never
pop culture.
going. I don't feel like this debate is going to go nowhere, honestly,
not.
because we're literally talking about his mindset. Because I feel where you're coming from with it, I feel like no, he's not a pop artist, but he has set out to intentionally make pop songs sometimes.
And I can agree to that. But
Okay,
that doesn't
okay.
mean that,
So
like-
what I'm saying, I didn't understand. I thought you were saying that he never intentionally set out to make a pop
Beyonce
song.
makes R&B albums and she sometimes raps on them bitches. And she sometimes makes pop songs. Like,
She's one of the biggest pop artists in the world.
absolutely. But she's popular. The style of music she's doing is still not pop.
Bro, he said NBA YoungBoy is a
What? That's
pop.
where you lose
Beyonce
me.
is closer to pop than any of the people we've spoken
We're
about.
arguing sonics versus the definition, and it's a circular argument. We're not going to get anywhere with it.
you said-
I'm arguing the definition.
You said NBA YoungBoy is a pop.
I think Sonics
could
is
be
a part of
class-
the definition.
No, wait. No, he said NBA YoungBoy could be classified as a pop artist. Bro, they have not played one NBA YoungBoy song on Hot 99.5. So I don't care where this discussion is going.
That doesn't matter.
Yes,
Look at the
it
metrics of
fucking-
Hot 95.
It's the
versus,
radio.
Dog, the radio is dead. What the
still
fuck are we
don't
talking
believe
about?
it.
We're doing a podcast. This is
Hot
proof that radio is
99.5
dead.
billed as a top 40 station.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean in this age? It means
Popular.
nothing.
Popular.
Stack their metrics. You're talking about top 40 of radio stations. Radio is fucking dead as fucking
No.
dead. It is
No,
the
that's
internet.
not. No, they
radio
play the
is
top-
dead. What the fuck
they
are we
play
talking about?
There's
Billboard
two
top-
different debates happening here. There's several different
I
debates
could be top
happening here.
20 in the top 20 of fucking losers. You're still a fucking loser. It doesn't matter.
Hot 100.
Oh my God, lose red. Let's go to the next one.
They play the Billboard like Hot 100, bro. That's what they do.
Okay, whatever. Y'all got
That's
it.
literally the format.
Y'all got it. Y'all got
But
it.
it's not popular enough to make it to the top 40
got it.
on Hot
NBA
99.5.
YoungBoy is one of the most popular artists in the fucking world by metrics. You're not going to sit here and win that debate with me. There's numbers to fucking back it. And whether or not Leor's paying for them fucking views, we're not arguing that.
We are
The
not-
bottom line is he
I'm
is
not arguing
the
that.
most
Why are we
YouTubed
not
motherfucker
talking
on YouTube. No one has more
about
streams than
that.
this motherfucker,
I am
period.
not arguing his numbers of streams.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
saying
like
this
that-
nigga is a rapper, not a
that
pop
coming
artist.
into play-
Rap can can be pop music. What the fuck are we talking about? We just talked about how the emergence of rock and rap music in the 2000s was popular music. What the fuck are we talking about? Rap can be pop music. Rap has been pop music for over 10 years.
Oh, he's really turning red.
Yo, I'm like, and I'm like, the one thing is, you turning red over saying that NBA YoungBoy is pop is wild.
No, I don't care. I'm mad about the definition. I'm turning red over the definition because
because
like what the
I
fuck
was
are we?
with
Rap
you.
can be pop music. Two things can be true. I don't know
he's
why
the
the
same
world
color as
has
the
to have
phone
these
case.
fucking definitive things. Like only one thing can be fucking true. Two things can be fucking true, dog. What are we talking about? Rap is pop music. What are we talking about? It is the most popular music in the world. Yes or no?
Oh my goodness.
Yes or
You
no?
know
Is
what?
rap music the most popular music in the world?
Yes,
Then it's
Lou.
fucking pop music. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
gosh.
What are we talking about?
I don't know no more.
Don't get me fucking yelling, dog.
You got yourself yelling.
No, because
that
y'all want to
was-
argue Sonics versus fucking metrics, and I'm not
don't
about to
even
do
do
that.
the y'all, because I was with
This
you
nigga's the
until
same
you
color
started
as the
saying
dolly,
that
bro.
NBA
Like, what are we
YoungBoy.
doing?
Okay, I will concede on that point. I will take that L. But the rest of what I said still remains
But see,
true.
that's the point.
Thank you for saying that,
If
Solo.
you want to make points, you can't come out the left field saying shit like that, because now niggas don't want to hear it.
I'm
because we was
conceding to the
hollering
argument.
over
I still
saying that.
maintain the point that he's one of the most popular artists in the whole fucking world.
His album sold 32,000 units the first week.
Doesn't matter. Look at his YouTube money. Look what he gets from YouTube. That
But-
means nothing.
What does that have to do?
Listen to me.
Let's
What are we
say
talking
somebody's
about?
only popular.
Who
on
else? Physical
Spotify.
copies?
Who else are you putting in this pop culture conversation that has that problem?
Okay, now do this. You want to look up his album sales, right? Look up how much he made in 2023 from YouTube alone.
That's not what.
You want to talk about sales?
we're
Let's talk
talking
about sales in the digital
We're talking
age.
about popularness.
Yes, we
How
not talking
popular
about
are you
numbers.
if only 32,000 people
You're
wanted the
talking
fucking
about
album?
physicals. Look up his.
Talking about total
Look up
quantified
his
sales even
average
with streams.
YouTube views. Look up what he does on
The
YouTube before you
YouTube shit-
continue with this
Them
fucking
YouTube
argument.
numbers.
Goes
YouTube is
into
one of the
that?
biggest platforms in the world. What are we talking about?
Doesn't YouTube numbers go into that? Because you're still
No,
getting,
it doesn't. He's talking about physical copies where I went and I bought the album for $9.99.
No,
That's
I'm
not-
talking about
no, it's
streams.
not.
There's a digital.
Streaming, Lou.
Okay,
There's a stream equivalent.
on what streaming service?
All
And then go
of
look up
them.
YouTube.
Combination.
No.
All of this shit. Everything, bro.
No, look up YouTube.
YouTube
Badness.
is included
Y'all got
into
it,
that
y'all got it.
number.
Y'all got it.
100%.
Back to the point.
Because YouTube is a streaming service. It's
Y'all-
included in that
y'all-
number.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
I know we do.
About
And I'm
most
not even trying to shit on NBA YoungBoy. I just don't
yelling
think he's
at us.
pop
Me
culture.
neither. Rap is black culture, is pop culture, dog. You can't argue that anything that black people do in 2023, 2024 is the most popular shit on earth.
Watch the Wizards.
Period.
This is not it.
You know what? There's all
Am
that
I lying?
You came
Black
home.
culture runs the fucking
You
world.
came home to die on a wild ledge. This is
It's
crazy.
not a wild ledge. It's
This is-
fucking true. Black
this is
culture
your-
runs the fucking world. There's
that's
nothing
not-
more popular
That's
in this
not,
world.
not the ledge.
that's not the ledge you're dying.
Yeah, no.
I'm dying on the ledge of a fucking definition.
Bro,
There's definitions for a
you
reason.
just decided to exclude Sonics from the conversation of the definition of pop culture.
Which has to include.
So any other genre of music doesn't have a sonic signature that would be included in this
I
definition.
never said that. Now you're putting words in
So
my
why
mouth.
doesn't pop culture have one?
I already said that traditional pop music does have a sonic signature.
It was
I'm not
playing.
arguing that. That is
They have a
100% true. The bottom line is, though, there are artists like Drake that have
small
changed the sonics of what pop music is today. Yes, if I put out a quote unquote pop album, it can have a signature sound. I'm not saying that. The genre of pop. That doesn't mean that another thing can be true, that the sonics of pop music have changed due to artists like Drake. Bad Bunny is arguably one of the largest artists in the fucking world.
Bad Bunny.
He is pop music. Just because the sonics have changed doesn't negate the point that it's still pop music.
You know, there's all kind of little subgenres of pop, like pop punk and shit. So
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
Thug pop. We'll give it to you. He's thug pop.
Who's Thug Pop?
NBA YoungBoy. It's
I think Young
pop.
Thug would be Thug Pop, no?
They're all thug pop. We'll give it to him.
I'd give it to Young Thug.
What's next?
Young Thug is closer to by your definition pop than NBA YoungBoy. Let's say that.
Oh,
Whatever, dude. I'm not
I was
gonna
trying to come
fucking
to
keep
a
arguing at that
compromise. He
point.
said, "Fuck no,
Nah, hell nah.
fuck all that."
I'm about to jump across this room like that nigga in that corner. Speaking of him,
Is there anything else that we want to talk about?
That was
most?
nice. I like how you did that.
Because I think the focus should be on those. I think
He
agreed
stepped
him
on
that
it.
he's
Whoa.
right. We all
Stepped on it.
It
And
was
he-
a fucking
it was so good. And
illegal pick.
He stood all over my trans. That was an amazing transition, and you drug us back for
I'm
no
sorry.
reason.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
My bad. I haven't potted in a while, so
You know what? You let me rock at that point. That was great. The
You
ball was
just-
already in the air, and then you blocked my shot.
I just didn't want to take away from the
Goaltender.
greatness that was Mos Def. That's all.
He just came here to yell. That's all it was. He just came here to yell.
All right, I'm not gonna yell anymore for the rest of the podcast.
Get his monthly aggression off.
Bro.
This is my therapy session. If
Is
you guys
everything
didn't know.
okay at home?
I come here for therapy.
Like, are you getting hugged?
You know what I think my problem is I'm on the internet a little too much, and I see arguments like this, and it pisses me the fuck off. And then I see something like Mos come out, and it makes me so fucking happy because I cannot articulate myself in the fashion that
see.
Mos Def has. I've not mastered that skill yet because
You're
he
wild.
basically kind of shitted on Drake, but did it in the most political way ever. Like that was masterful. But I've also never had media training. Maybe I need it, but like
It's too late now.
I
You're
love
never gonna
seeing
change.
shit like that.
Yeah, you're already a
You're
shit
too far
show.
gone.
It's too gone. Yeah.
Actually, so far gone.
Ooh,
See what you did there.
Nice.
slick back Jack.
Which, by the way, was a pop
Slick
album.
back Jack.
So far gone was a
Louise.
pop album. So far gone was a pop album.
yeah, okay.
That was a pop album.
All right, Louise.
This guy.
So it was a pop mixtape.
It was a pop mixtape.
Shut the fuck up.
It was a pop mixtape. Well, technically it's an
pop
album
tape.
now, so it's a pop
It
album.
was a pop tape.
Pop album.
Pop tape.
Bro, can we read these charges of this nigga that jumped over the bench? I want.
Yes, man. I was trying to get to this, and this nigga.
Did you see
went-
how they had him in court?
Shackle.
Bro,
Oh
they
wait,
had-
no. No.
Like my man Hannibal.
We
My
going.
bad.
Wait. We going.
You
We
gonna
going.
play that?
Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna say for people who don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
But did you see how they had my
You've been given a
man?
copy of the criminal complaint this morning.
Yes, I have been given one.
You're being charged with count 1, attempt murder, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 2, battery on a protected person resulting in substantial bodily harm, victim 60 years of age or older, a felony. Count 3, extortion by threat, a felony. Count 4, intimidating a public officer, a felony. Count 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all battery on an officer, the same named victim. Oh, and by the way, I do not know any of the other victims named in the criminal complaint. Those are all felony offenses. Count 10, performance of act or neglect of duty and willful or wanton disregard of safety or persons of property resulting in substantial bodily harm or death, a felony. Battery on a protected person, count 11, that's a gross misdemeanor offense. Count 12, battery by a prisoner, a felony. Count 13, unlawful act related to human excrement or bodily fluid, a felony. All allegedly occurring on January 3rd of 2024. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Redden, have you been given a copy of the criminal complaint this morning?
Bro, this nigga was.
So wait a minute.
Yo. Yo.
Wait. So this is the charges against the young man, the gentleman, we'll say,
He wasn't gentle.
dove over the bench in court and tackled the judge, spit on her, and beat her.
Wrestled her.
Wrestled her, tussled her.
How did he get
That
over
nigga,
the bench?
He dove.
That man
You didn't see
left.
the video?
But the bench is usually a good 15 feet from where counsel sits.
Right, and so he got a good running start and dove over that
Where
bench,
were the bailiffs?
trying to get there.
Right there.
The
Because-
nice size courtroom.
Yeah, it was a big courtroom. And so,
God
and so like he
damn.
wasn't in jail already. Like it was just like the hearing,
Yeah,
the set
yeah.
bond.
Sentencing, yeah.
No, it wasn't even sentencing. It was like the set bond or some shit like that.
God.
But the thing is, like,
Damn.
I think he got denied bond, so he was about to go to jail. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm already going." Like, it just,
So-
Yeah,
but
but you
here's
don't
the thing.
stack the charges. You
That was
going. The fuck?
crazy,
Just
right?
get what
the
you get.
judge,
Don't
but
add
hold,
more.
hold on though. Let's come on. All right. So I get it. He dove over the jump, right?
Yeah.
We don't think that's a little crazy.
Dog, I work in courtrooms
First of
for a
all,
living.
that's
That
her
is
fucking.
insane.
That's her friend. That judge, she gotta know the other judge. Like that's her bitch. Like you going
That's
down.
insane. I work in courtrooms. I see the distance. I see where the bailiffs are positioned. That's why I'm like, how the fuck? Is he Usain Bolt? How fucking fast is this guy?
My
he
man got it done.
No, he really took like 3 steps and then jumped. Like, so he
Like,
was
he
a
did
good,
a long jump
it was a good
routine
jump.
and got to that.
Like he
bitch.
literally like
wop, wop,
yeah.
off the right foot.
But yeah, like
That's insane.
He got there though.
What was his initial charges?
think
I
it was,
don't even remember.
Was
Attempted,
it like some-
attempted battery?
it was attempted.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
so
It
some
was
petty
battery.
shit.
No, it seems like he batters.
But attempted battery, that's not battery. You could, depending on your history, get off a little light with attempted
As opposed
battery.
to attacking the fucking judge.
They threw the book at him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had attempted battery, and then he went in there and battered.
Dog, I would have took that attempted battery, shut the fuck up, and let the lawyer fight
Quick.
it. What the fuck?
Yeah,
now they're going to put you under the jail.
They had to figure out
And the
the
COs,
battery.
when you
Now
get there, the
they
COs
watched
is
you
going to let
batter.
you have it.
They watched you better.
The COs are going to let him have it once he gets put up.
Because
for all these
attempted battery that's not even a felony. That's like a misdemeanor.
misdemeanor. Attempted battery is you attempted
She
to
just put
batter
all
me.
felonies on that
battered.
motherfucker.
No, he did. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
they-
The judge.
Yeah, he's
He's
done.
Not the attorney, not some
not
nigga in the
done.
crowd.
The judge.
He's not coming out, bro.
The
Yeah, he's
big
done.
fish.
I mean, he won't get life, but he's gonna get something ridiculous.
That boy going away.
He's
That boy
he
going
won't. That's
night-night,
yeah. I
nigga.
mean, probably like 10 to 15, maybe.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, if he
getting-
got 2 years on every charge he gave him, he going longer than that.
That's why I'm like, nah.
That nigga had 10.
They were all
13
felonies, right?
13.
They were all felonies.
All
They were all
felonies,
Fs.
13.
No, there was one misdemeanor in there, but it was like a high misdemeanor.
Then probably 15 for real. At least
They're
15.
gonna run them. They're gonna run them concurrent.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he up in there.
Because of what he did, because of like the travesty to the court, they'll play that into it. The disrespect of the court, they're gonna throw the.
and they got to make an example out of him.
Oh,
for
yeah,
doing this
absolutely.
They
shit.
have to make an example.
They're gonna show that this is not
You just
acceptable
attack the judge,
and like
bro.
like we're not going for this.
Like a whole judge.
That's dumb because the
Anderson.
attempted battery charge he could have got off on something super light for real.
He could have did less.
And
than a
now,
year.
and now, I wonder if the dude. And I'm not trying to shoot nobody no bail, but like, was he mentally ill? What was the circumstance surrounding the initial charge? Like, is this dude a fucking nutcase? Like,
Well,
what's
you
going
obviously
on?
have to be mentally ill to jump over the judge bench.
You gotta be a little.
You gotta be a
deranged.
little fucking off.
You gotta be a
The
little
judge
deranged.
bench.
Yeah. All right, that's
Gotta
fucking
be a little
insane.
off.
Maybe just a little bit.
Hey.
Maybe just a wee bit. Okay, so that's all y'all got on that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, he's
That's crazy. That was the follow
my perception on that whole shit has changed too. Like I have so much respect for the court now. So for somebody to do some wild shit like that,
You used to didn't respect courts.
did I before? Fuck no.
Why you don't respect the court?
Because I used to be on the other side of it. I'm on
That's
a different
probably
side.
the side to respect it the most on.
No. Like I was on the side of getting in trouble.
That's when you
know
should
what I'm
put some
saying?
respect on it.
No. I put a suit on and shit like that. But I'm talking about a
I
different
put
type
a
of.
suit on.
I'm talking about a different type of respect for the
you
court,
wear
where it's
like
like,
Did you wear glasses
Yo, type
Yeah.
shit.
like that.
yeah,
type
every
shit.
time glasses. Oh yeah, glasses and a
too? If
suit.
he was black, he would have put on a
Yeah.
kufi too.
Oh my goodness.
Might have wore
The
dashiki.
nigga in the kufi is always going to jail.
No, and he's guilty.
Always.
He's guilty as
He
fuck.
did that
No,
shit.
I'm
That
talking
nigga come
about
up in the kufi, he's going to jail.
Guilty
knew
as
it.
fuck.
It's just a different type of respect now, like for the establishment, for what it stands for what it is. So it's like when you go there, you know, it's working in it is different than going there because I got a speeding ticket and fuck this cop because he was fucking with me, and or you know I caught a charge on some other shit and you know whatever. It's just a different view of the court now, where it's like, yo, to do some wild shit like that, I don't know, man. That's fucking crazy.
Have you
So you
have you guys been to the court for like
you've
a speeding
become the
ticket before?
man, and now you respect the man.
No, I'm 100% not. I have not become the man. I just have a different.
You're the man
respect for it.
adjacent.
I just adjacent. Yeah.
You're the man's helper.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
he said he ain't got no
He didn't. He,
nipples.
didn't, he, didn't. He also didn't say no. You sound like the niggas that Cat
No,
Williams
I,
was talking to.
I said no. Like I'm saying no. Like I'm definitely not all of that. It's just, you know, you get around something that you weren't, you know, really privy to before, and you start to see the inner workings of it. You have a little bit of a respect for it. Like, for instance, when you started podding, at first when I tried to get you into it, I was like, yo, you need to pod. Like, you're the type of dude who needs to do that. You're like, I'm not doing that. You start to get into it, you have a different respect for it. Now look, now it's like, you know, like clockwork. You just get around something and you start having a respect
Well,
for
I'm
it.
the man now.
True indeed.
You're turning into the man, and I don't mean the man in a positive way. I mean the white man.
No.
Brushing his hair backwards, bro.
Slick back, yeah.
He's not. We can't.
He's got.
trust him.
What, do you want me to get fucking straight backs? How am I
He's
supposed
got-
to do my hair, bro?
I mean,
got-
you did at one point.
I did.
got-
And they were fly.
Gel in that
They
shit.
looked really
Yeah.
Are there pictures?
They looked really
Yes.
good. Oh yeah, they looked really
I
good.
wanna
This
pluck
nigga
his
was.
hair.
Yeah.
This
So
nigga was
bad.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
fine.
Lou Lin.
I was going for the Cali braids
Oh,
all
you
the way.
they was long too?
No. My hang time never got past the neck.
You had them bitches at your neck?
Yeah, I quit though
I need
because
to
you
see
know
Was G pulling them?
How?
I couldn't, you know.
G was pulling on your braids.
No.
At the nape of his fucking neck?
The nape.
Yeah, right.
She's buying that nigga
Yo,
with the
relax, all right?
little
Yo,
pigtails
relax.
like this.
Not too much on my neck, all right? Relax.
Hey,
relax.
she was doing this.
She used to clown my hang time. She's like, your little baby hang time. Like,
Yo, ever since I've known G, she's clowned you.
like it's gotta grow. Who
doesn't clown
Pause.
Lou?
Like, what the fuck?
Dog.
My first remembered conversation with G is her clowning him. The first memory I have of talking to G on the phone.
I really feel like if you're with somebody seriously, if they can't clown you, that to me anyway, that's not the person you should be with. I can't be with nobody that's not gonna clown me.
Loud ass car.
Because sometimes clowning be like, jokes have truth to it, right? Like jokes are funny because there's some truth to it. Like she went on my hang time, like, yeah, fuck you, I'm growing my shit, but like, yeah, it's low. You know what I mean? Like, leave my shit alone.
She's been dealing with Lil
That's why
for
I'm
a
so
long
happy
time.
I grew my shit out in like the early stages of the. That was nuts. I heard that, but
It's rude. I chose to ignore it. You didn't have to acknowledge it.
but
You
yeah,
could have left it right where it was.
I was just so happy that like I grew my hair out in like the early stages of the pandemic, so nobody saw me.
Yeah,
Hey.
you did a
Went in
safe
the hide
ugly.
and
That's
did
what I was
that
doing
shit.
mine. That's
But
what
see,
I
a
was doing
lot of
mine,
niggas
yeah.
did that. A lot of niggas was doing the like, the like fro hawk, messy, curly thing, and then the pandemic hit, and niggas just kept going.
Yeah.
And then you came out of pandemic, and there was a lot of niggas with just braids on the top.
Yeah.
And then the sides was weird, and then they had to figure that out. And then
Yeah.
some niggas never committed to the sides.
So I had the braids on top.
I remember
before. And then
you and John.
yeah,
I used to talk about how long it
Yeah.
take y'all to get y'all hair done.
That's what I was going for.
And it was like,
I'd
there's
have to
two
go to the
stops.
barber shop, or no, I'd have to go to the lady that did my braids, and then I'd have to go to the barber shop to get the fade.
yeah, and so it was funny. I'll
So
never
much
forget.
work.
He was like,
I
"Yeah,
was
do
gonna
I
say,
got to
2
get
stops
the?
for the hair is crazy.
It was
Do I got to
a
get
lot
the
of
company
work.
cut?" That was the funny.
But I used to go to this lady that was like in on like the west side of Baltimore. I paid her $40. She had my shit on point.
Hey.
Like, you know, it wasn't nobody
there
in there
getting
cutting the
bipped
hair.
up?
It was like, you come in here for this and then get the fuck out.
And she
Like,
probably did that
bipped
shit
up.
fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck. Dog, because I would go to the homegirl, and the homegirl, I'd have to go to her fucking crib that was in fucking like Germantown or fucking whatever that fucking Gaithersburg.
Ew.
Far as shit, right?
Ew.
And then have to pay her to 60, and she take an hour and a fucking half. I find this lady on the west side of Baltimore. She was so quick. I fucked up because I didn't know the terminology at the point. I was like, I want French braids. She put them in, and those are when they're inset in. I didn't want that. I wanted like tips where it was like straight backs. I was like, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. She took that shit out, put it the fuck back in. I was in and out in less than an hour. And she had to redo the shit. Like, that's why I went to her, like, yo, I'm in and out of this bitch. But I was on the west side of Baltimore, so I had to be in
Once
and
you
out.
find somebody like that, yo,
Pause,
it be all
Is
that
it
be
pause?
worth the
It's not
risk.
gay.
You'd be like,
Yeah, in and
yeah.
out of a bitch.
Your wife would want you to say pause.
No, she is very much on the pause game now. Like, we'll be watching TV and somebody will say something, she'll be like, hey, yo. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you?
She be
Like,
coming to the studio.
yeah, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you?
That's lit.
Hanging with the real niggas.
And she be and look, and the funniest shit be she be watching the whitest of white reality TV shows. Like, she
And
got me
that's
on
where pause is gonna happen.
she got me on this below deck shit when they be on super yachts and shit. And dog, they be saying some
title
out
is
of
pause.
pocket shit, right? Like, and she be sitting there watching, like, yo.
Yeah, nah, pause. Well,
Shout out to G.
speaking
I love it.
speaking of pause, Lil Nas X,
Yo,
Is he gay?
yes.
what?
Is he gay or is he playing gay?
I heard.
For real.
I heard
Come
rumors
on.
about that too.
Come on, for real. For real. Is he gay? And I don't care.
That threw me off too.
And I don't care. I don't care. But like, I feel like to the gay community, you
Young
can't play
Mitchell.
with them like that. Like, you either gonna be gay or you not. What are you doing? You want to be bi? Like, what do you want to do?
I understand,
I
bro.
feel like
He's
you
stressing
can't.
us out, bro.
That was crazy.
hey yo,
I'm so happy. He's like, what if we have to deal with this every week?
hey, yo, this
Wait a
nigga just said,
minute.
I intro the topic. My man come off the
Is he gay?
elbow.
Can I get an answer?
You sound like my
Come
mother.
off the, you come off the weak side wing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm open.
Backdoor cut.
Yeah, talking about. So I send a skip pass over there thinking he about to knock it down. This nigga pulls up and says, "Is he gay?" You can't say.
Why not?
Can we at least add some cushion on the topic before you say that?
Why can I not say that? I want to know because he playing with people. Is he gay or not? Hey, yo, pause. True, yeah, relax. I feel like that's a travesty to the LGBT, like
Bro.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a travesty,
Hold on,
right?
wait.
A
I'm
travesty.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You can't
Hold on.
play with them people like that.
Wait. Hold on.
Travesty.
Wait.
I'm coming to the defense of these people. That's crazy.
I never.
This man is passionate today.
From my friends who say like I know I drink the most out of my friends. That's cool. I have never just got a waft of liquor just to clear my face. Like, what the fuck? That was insane, and it's recorded.
What happened? I missed it.
He had y'all was passing the bourbon back, right? And I grabbed it and I did like this. I grabbed it somewhere.
Just to get his
Yo,
face.
I missed that
That's
entire
insane.
thing.
Never.
That's
never.
That is insane.
I never.
No, wait, time out. Like Tim said,
Never.
is everything okay at home? Like, what's wrong with you, bruh?
Yo. I see
Not if
why.
you need
I
a
see
sniff
why
of the
this nigga
lick.
was like, bitch, this is need all this vino.
Hold on, no. Yo, answer my fucking question.
Oh.
Is he gay?
I think he's bisexual.
That's fine. I think
do that like that?
Because I forgot what the question was. I walked right into that bullshit. Ah, shit.
Because
That
that
was funny.
fucking liquor hit his system, he was like,
to be fair, I'm gonna be fair. I read all these topics and I just thought of how I could set y'all up the entire time. I'm gonna be real. I read the
shit.
topics. It was like, how can I get everyone worked up?
See, that's that courtroom in him.
How can I get
Let me get
everyone
it
worked
right.
up? This nigga.
But no, for real. Come on, answer my question. Let's talk about it. I want to know
I
because
think-
I think it's fucked up.
Fuck
think
that,
he's-
right?
Go flirt with him. I don't know, nigga. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, hey, yo,
I think
Dude, fuck,
honestly,
why you so concerned?
I think he's bisexual.
bisexual.
Yeah, I think it's
Look though,
It's not that I'm concerned. It's just I have a certain.
It's just I'm
I have a
concerned.
certain sympathy for that, or empathy, I should say, empathy, not sympathy.
I was gonna say,
Empathy
that's
for that
not-
community where when people play like that, I don't think it's cool. Like, or like all this imagery, all this shit that he's doing, but then you get these rumors that he was playing to it to become popular.
my
What
thing.
was
My only,
working?
my only thing.
Oh,
is,
I didn't. Yeah, it
Girls
was
did
definitely
it in
working.
high school.
It was definitely working.
they still do,
Damn,
they do
not
it as
girls
adults.
did it in high school. That was true.
but look, the whole thing is this shit ain't even about whether or not he's gay. This is about him mocking Christianity.
Because he has to do something, right? His music, like as a totality, his,
He's a pop
Hold,
artist.
just wait.
Okay, I'm sorry, wait, I'm
hold,
sorry.
Wait,
Facts.
before y'all get into this, because I was the one that put this in here.
No,
let
no.
me.
I'm
yes,
sorry.
Yeah. Get your
So-
shit off, Solo.
Lil Nas X was on. Yes, he released a video. He was on a cross,
That's sacrilege.
made up like Jesus,
That's sacrilege.
and like playing
he's
ball
not a
with the
religious
devil, and like doing this whole thing. Right?
He was hooping with Satan.
He's always been doing crazy activities.
He had a
with
video where he
Satan.
was like twerking on Satan, right?
Yeah, but that was right. That was the other one. Now he was hooping with Satan, and he was like, "Oh, but I'm with Jesus, but I am Jesus." And he was like the gay Jesus on the cross, and him and his gay cheerleaders was shaking their ass and doing their gay thing. Anyway, so everybody has feelings about that. You feel what I'm saying? And as they should.
All right.
I feel like
I-
you can
I start
only
this off?
go, me personally, right? I feel like you can only go but so far with the mocking shit. Like, I don't understand what's the fixation on Christianity. I never have understood that
because
as
it's
like
popular.
a whole.
Because it's popular.
Because
The pop religion.
everybody's like, oh, you know, well, I'm. This is how I view
It gets-
Christianity.
what did
woo-woo-wah.
Will Ferrell say? It's provocative.
It's the people going.
It's
The
people going.
Also, this bullet is
It's lit.
fucking hitting me a little
Yeah.
bit.
Boom, 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 boom.
So the thing is with Lil Nas X, right? He
Like how
needs
you
to
put all the letters on that.
all of them. But
Little
Little Nas X.
Nasir.
I should have said Nazir. But the thing with him is he has to do something. He hasn't released music and God knows how
Got to
long.
remain relevant. Yeah.
And he has to do something. And even when the music was out, outside of the song with Cardi B and the Old Town Road,
Man,
Mid.
fuck all that.
Look,
all that.
I'm with you, Solo.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Okay, I'm gonna let yeah.
So he knows, like Lou just said, it's provocative. It gets clicks. It gets
The
this.
solo going.
Because
My
it's
nigga.
not even because other than if he's not doing anything,
The
We're
fact that he want to suck dick on stage is already provocative enough. Niggas already talking about how he's
Danny Brown
wild
got
as
it.
fuck
Solo,
on
but
stage.
Solo,
Hold, give me 2 seconds. The fact that he already want to go that fucking hard on stage is crazy. Even his performances beforehand and shit like that, he grinding on all these niggas. He even looks uncomfortable doing it, like he's just trying to push. I want to do this to niggas on stage. My thing is, you do not have to. I acknowledge your hand. I will see it. My thing is.
I want to be respectful.
My thing is, you do not have to go this far. This is such a specific choice That's crazy as fuck.
My hand was raised.
Going to ham with it is insane, my nigga.
Think about it like this.
What you say?
The only reason he's doing this is because he knows he's not talented enough. So he can't just.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
I won't say that.
When was the last time you heard a Lil Nas?
Look.
Anytime he put
Lil Nas.
something out, his shit was addictive as fuck. It was on TikToks going crazy as fuck. He did not have to go this fucking far. You're not gonna tell me that.
You got to get back
You're
to the
not gonna
point.
tell me he had to go this far.
Sucking dick on stage is very minimal in comparison in this day and age, in the digital age, where I can get on my phone
No,
and
the
I can
fuck it's
wait.
not.
Let
Danny
me
Brown
get
got
my
his
point
dick
off.
sucked on stage.
I can pick up my phone
wasn't on
and I
national
can see.
television.
I can pick up my phone. Wait, I can pick up my phone and I can see
didn't
20
miss a beat
different
either.
women sucking dick. Right. When it comes to time out. Let me get my shit off. It's different when you start. I don't want to say attacking, but maybe provoking the religious community, because all around the world, religion is a staple. Some would argue that it's what gave man their purpose in the world, etc. There are very strong believers. Me as a God-fearing man, that's when you cross the line. He's going straight to hell, period. That is crossing a line that you just don't fuck with. All the other provocative shit that he's doing, how did Kim Kardashian, respect to her and everything she's become, but how did she get popular? For sucking dick and getting fucked on camera. So this is nothing new in this age. That provocative sexual shit is almost normalized now, which is a nasty thing in of its own.
Right.
But when you cross over and you start fucking with religion, there are wars being fought currently in this world over
that's
religion. That shit is
crazy.
insane.
And let me tell you how he knew that was way too fucking far. He had to get out there. Like just said before I got on here, I saw him say cheese. He had to get out there and respond to it. Being like, oh, this is not what I meant. I didn't mean to disrespect my
that's part of the
Christian
marketing.
community.
That's part of the PR.
I'm already knowing that.
That's
That's
the
already
PR.
part of it. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like,
I'm doing this so I can do
the
this
fact
apology.
That that's too fucking
Because we
far.
wasn't talking about this nigga before this bullshit.
Well, remember the last thing that he did was he
You're not gonna
co-signed
tell
on the
me
Satan shoes,
that this
the
is what he
Nikes.
had to do to get niggas to talk. You're not gonna tell me that shit,
I don't
bro.
think so, especially with the prevalence of the LGBTQIA plus community. Like, I don't think
Alphabet boys.
that the alphabet boys. I don't think that you needed to go this far. You could have leaned on the community that you seemingly have been so strongly leaning on to keep you relevant. You could, respectfully, I'm going to say this because it sound nuts, but respectfully, you could have did some more gay shit and people would have talked about you. You didn't have to cross over and start disrespecting God. That shit is insane. Like, I don't have any respect for anybody that crosses that line and starts disrespecting something so sacred to millions of people.
Listen,
That's insane.
Anybody
Billions of
on
people
here,
And it's not even
anybody
just-
on here that's black, what your old folks used to say, we living in our last days. Because what the fuck is really going on?
Yeah.
Like, that's really, like, to me, that's just that overboard ass shit to me. Like, and I ain't even going to get too heavy on a religion on this type of shit because that's not what the fuck going on. But that's the shit where
But
I'm
it
like,
is,
that
though.
shit is
It is,
showing
though.
its head. Like, the devil is really showing his motherfucking head out here, like, blatant. Niggas is playing.
I mean, think about it. When I first downloaded TikTok, I had to go through my feed to get bitches off of my feed. Like when you're just scrolling, like I literally freshly downloaded TikTok, made an account. I'm scrolling, all I see is ass and titties. I don't want to see that. I'm trying to look at cars. I had to literally go through and save car videos and consumer products just to get that shit the fuck off my feed.
Were you looking at trains too?
No, but the dude who does the train shit is so cool. I fuck with homie, dog. That white dude that got the camera in his face, he be getting so excited. I only hope that one day in my life I can be as excited as something as he is about them fucking trains.
Yeah, that is dope. But my only thing,
Tim is not interested that much.
the thing is with this whole situation is, I just like, I knew he wasn't that talented enough because like it was a one-hit wonder. Cool.
I don't know that we can say that he's not talented, though. He's a talented marketer. He is. He's talented.
Or did he hire people to do this for him?
A lot of people say these ideas come from him. All I can say is I don't think that we can reduce him to not being talented. The boy's obviously talented.
You can't say that. And then a few minutes ago, you said he looked uncomfortable doing gay shit.
I didn't say that Solo did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
And regardless of looking uncomfortable, what the fuck does that have to do with the point of me being genius at my marketing? I could be uncomfortable in doing something, but I know if I do this and I'm in entertainment, it will get people talking about me. There is a lot of shit, and one of our topics with the whole Cat Williams thing, a lot of shit people will do in this industry just to get on.
That's what I'm saying. But like, it's It's because like we just know the music's not good it's not good.
Yeah.
It's okay, and it's okay.
I will say it's not good to us. It is. I mean,
No,
obviously it's good
not.
music. A lot
No,
of
it's
people.
not.
I think this shit is deeper
It's
than some
not.
fucking
Popular
music.
It's not good. He put out that EP. He had the song with Cardi B and then Old Town Road and then the remix.
No,
with
he's got
wait. I'm not
pop
finished.
music.
He not.
Wait.
We're not going down that road again.
I mean,
But my
it
thing
is
is
pop music.
The thing is, like, even after that, I haven't even heard about a single after, unless it's attached to some wild ass scheme for me. Like, hey, you have to watch this so you can see this nigga do some dumb shit.
But what artist now doesn't do some wild shit marketing wise when they're dropping shit? Is it as perverse as Lil Nas X? No. But you can't name me an artist now that is, you know, a big artist, a very big artist that doesn't have some sort of drama or fuck shit surrounding them when it comes to marketing. Outrage marketing is very much fucking in and has been for a while.
I get what you're saying, but nobody goes like far.
and
not
maybe
even,
that's why we're sitting up here talking about him, because no one does.
because nobody wants to listen to his fucking music. That's
There's
why.
Millions of teens who would disagree. There's millions in that demographic that would disagree. They
And you
love his
see,
fucking
that's
music.
my fucking
and that's
problem.
why
Because
the
you
world's
have
going to
kids
shit.
out here that's really like, you know what? I'm really not even gonna go that far. But
No,
like,
do
that's
it.
my-
You're
Go
right.
that far because you're fucking
you
right.
have kids out here that's looking at this shit and that's like, yo, this is what I
This is it.
This is what I want to be. Why the fuck would you? Why?
And these niggas can't even read either.
Why?
That's
You want
to
to be
me.
a pretty nigga playing Jesus on a fucking cross, twerking on the devil? This shit is. These are your aspirations.
He gonna tell you thank you.
And you know, for me as an outsider, primarily as a visitor within this culture, regardless of my family upbringing or whatever, but like for me as a visitor into the culture, to see somebody who's so prevalent, who's so big, who has such influence, purveying this message to young black kids that's the nastiest part.
That's what I be saying.
That's the nastiest
Because
part.
I honestly don't give a fuck. Like my whole
But
thing.
don't y'all think he's just carrying out somebody else's bigger plan?
I think it started
That's
that
what
way.
That's what I'm like. This whole shit to me is deeper than just him.
It's like, if we gonna go there, we
this
gotta go
little
there.
song. You feel me? Like this entire motherfucking agenda, my nigga. Like this, bitch. Don't get me started.
So wait,
And
do we
you know what's great?
do we
Wait,
want to
wait.
get deep? Do we want to get
I
deep?
like-
That's why I'm like,
Pause.
don't
Do
get
we
me
want to get
fucking
deep?
started.
Because
I like,
does
how,
that
I like
go?
how she brought this up because she's a part of the community, so she could say that.
That's why.
Wait,
that's why I
wait.
double down.
And I want to know from Solo specifically if we want to get this deep, because could we say that this is a further attack on the nuclear black family?
The nuclear.
Bruh, this shit go deep as fuck. Like, I feel like this is definitely like an attack on, like you said, the black family.
I think black people in
like
general.
black people
general.
black people in general. Just for you to like really be off course. You feel what I'm saying? Really be lost out here.
Well, I think it exacerbates a lot of the issues within the black community when, if you want to get real deep, when we're talking about
Vocabulary words and
how
shit.
like crime is so high within the black community, how the divorce rate, how abortions, all this stuff, it plays into it in the black community. And then you have somebody who gets up here and blatantly disrespects a pillar of many black communities. Because I grew up around a black family, and what was the pillar of the black family? Jesus.
I was about to
Fucking
say,
God,
and
dog.
I'm gonna say
So
that
you're
too.
literally taking the one thing that black people hold on to so strongly, and you're essentially destroying it.
I was about to say, like, and I really was trying to skate over it this whole time because I really but I feel like his entire rollout for everything has been an attack on that, on Christianity. And I never understand that. Well, I do understand it.
Yeah.
Of course I understand it. But like, it's so wild to me how people could be so lost to this shit. But I also could see it if you're not up on this shit, if you don't really know about this shit, you could really digest this and think this shit is cool and not understand
okay.
the play that's happening really in front of your fucking face. Cause this shit is an entire fucking play.
The
This
bigger
nigga
issue is a lot of
downplaying everything.
And- and
Downplaying all that shit.
And to your point, a lot of these people could be looking at it, especially children, and being like, "Oh, this is artistic. This is cool. This is me
And then when you
rebelling,"
wanna
because
say-
children, by nature, when you're a child, when you're a teenager, you have that teenage angst. You rebel. So now you see this person that's so prevalent within the community rebelling against a pillar within your own community. It's almost like, "Oh, this is art. This is creative. This is great." It's not. There's a line where there's a line that you just don't cross.
I think that portraying Jesus as a motherfucker who sucked dick too is wild as fuck.
That's insane.
That's why I'm gonna go with it. That's why I'm gonna land with that shit. I think that's wild as fuck.
That's insane.
Suck dick if you want to, my nigga.
Facts.
Do that shit.
Yeah,
I don't think he likes doing that either.
But to do that, portray Jesus as that, like you're wild as shit. And the fact that motherfuckers don't see that this is a character, like this nigga is a fucking pawn.
Yeah.
Is wild as shit.
Hey, have fun dapping up Hitler when you get to hell, bud. Because that's where you're going.
And Art Brown.
So I got a question for y'all. If what y'all are saying is true, and he's playing a homosexual.
Okay.
How hard is it to get pussy?
It's actually easier.
What are you talking about?
So easily accessible to him. Because think about the gay friend that comes around, the gay dude friend who comes around all the girls and all the girlies are always on him, right? Like, so you're already getting female attention, but then you're one of the most famous entertainers in the industry. He can probably almost demand pussy whenever he wants it.
Not demand. That's a wild
Well,
word.
yeah. I meant to say like
I would-
pussy on demand. Like he just has it willy-nilly. Like he can get it whenever he wants it.
So to answer the question at hand, that's crazy.
That's insane.
To answer the question at hand, I have a friend who's gay. Yeah. I have a friend who's gay, and so like he's like
Just one?
Right. Here
well,
we go.
multiple, but I'm just using him for this example.
Yeah, remember that he said this shit. The next time y'all want to use that, I have a friend who's black shit against me, all right?
No. I'm using it for this
He's
example.
got the gay friend.
I'm using this as an example
box.
because it answers your question directly. And
Luke checks a couple boxes.
we're not gonna
White
talk about
friend,
Lou.
he's your Asian friend.
We're not gonna talk about Louise right now. But
It's the beauty of being multiracial, baby.
but he said, yeah, I get.
Small friend.
He said, he said I get like so much pussy offered to me because I'm just gay, and women
Because I'm just gay.
and women try to like nah,
Not that ass. Yeah.
no, and so like
I think there's the perception that the gay man won't necessarily play the games or be with the fuck shit that what's the word that I'm looking for? Won't that straight men? Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. That straight men won't play because as straight men we do play games. You know,
it's not even that.
I think it's the perception.
It's more so how when women who say they're lesbians and niggas be like, oh, I'm gonna offer her dick. It's the same thing. We're all human, and so like it's all the same across the board. They do the same thing. So he's definitely getting pussy on the SERP. That's why I say he's bisexual. I think he does both.
Honestly, I can't wait for the day that we get past all this PC culture and all this bullshit and humans can just be humans. Like if you look at ancient Romans, if you look at all this stuff dating back in our history, no, for real. If you look back into this shit, it was just people indulging in pleasantry, indulging in the things that made them feel good, and there was no labels, there was no titles, there was no nothing. Yeah, like Roman men, some of the hardest men to ever walk this fucking earth, fighting with spears and shields. They used to have to get weaned off of fucking men when they would get married to women when they would come back from war, so much so that the woman would dress up as a man. Because in Roman culture back then, it was just
Is that what you're
pleasantry.
saying that you want?
No, I'm saying I want
did
all
say
of
he wanted
the
it to get-
bullshit
I was
to
about to
go
say,
away.
you did say.
You said you like to
I am
finger
what
up
I'm
your
saying.
ass.
Let me be
Weed
clear.
off niggas.
Let me be clear. What I'm saying is,
He said you like to
I
finger up
don't
his
like
ass.
the titles. I don't like the PC culture. I don't like all the shit that comes with it. What I'm saying is, if
You just
you
wanna fuck.
like the occasional
Whoa.
dick,
You're
then
a
why
freaky
does
frog.
that? No. Why does that deserve a title? If you occasionally like
Freaky
dick,
frog,
then
that's
that's your
okay.
jam, bro. Do your fucking thing. What happens is when we start putting titles on things and we start categorizing people and putting them in these fucking boxes, this is where you get contention. If it were just, hey man, I just like to take dick every now and again, no one would bat a fucking eye. But because if you are that guy that likes to do that, you now have to have a fucking title, it causes contention.
I'm batting my fucking eyes at Lou right now. I don't know.
I mean, think about it. No, you want to get deep. Really think about it. Really think about it. Like for real, really think about it. If you want to get deep on the topic, think about it. When you put titles on people, when you do this shit, it causes contention.
Whoa.
It causes contention. That's all that it does. When you strip all of that shit away, and it's just humans being humans and enjoying themselves in which way they deem fit for them and their lifestyle, then everything is hunky dory. Everything is cool. It's when you start putting these fucking labels and putting people in fucking boxes that it now becomes an issue. All right, fuck y'all. Y'all got it.
I don't want a nigga that gotta be weaned off of dicks. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
My
that's
thing
why I
is
was
just
at.
like-
I was like, I don't know about
But
that,
also,
that last part.
the
there
last
was a little
part,
crazy.
So the last thing I'm gonna say is, I know he hasn't done anything to like, other religions because they gonna get him up out of here.
He don't want to fuck with the Muslims. He doesn't. He wants no. He wants
And-
no beef with Islam.
And Judaism, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's a
Judaism.
fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah.
I'm like, yo, motherfuckers always be playing with Jesus.
They do.
But even if he plays with Jesus, it
He's
could
in
get
all.
into
Jesus in all of those
Judaism.
textbooks too.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm gonna go to half a bar. No, I gotta go to Mid Monday.
So why the fuck is it always just Christianity?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was crazy. That just raised
No,
the
because
question.
I'm also being respectful of your time.
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
So I was just trying to move us along.
Reclaiming my time.
Well, yeah, I was reclaiming her time. All right, so we're gonna get to Mid Monday. But before I, do that, I have to do a couple of things. I have to.
First of all, we live.
All right, Mid Monday. What it is, bro?
K-Camp. Float to London.
I did not get a chance to listen.
That's fine. I did my part. So
first
I don't feel
independent
bad.
album. Yeah,
Yeah, he is off his label.
Yep.
That's good. And that's a point. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a point that I wanted to
when
talk
you brought
about.
that up and I googled it, I was like, I see where Tim's going.
And like, it's not. I've always been a K-Camp supporter. Like that's
Fire music.
great music since I've been in college. Just been
He has classics.
classics.
Let's be clear. He has classics.
But the thing is, it's just always interesting to hear because like the space that we're in, people are like, oh man, fuck the label, independence the way to go. We gotta do all this stuff, which I agree. Like, cool, but every example that people present of like, man, Currency's doing this, Cole's doing this, Crit's doing this, all these people are doing this independent stuff. You know that they build the audience on a label first before they went independent. So they built their audience, knew what to do, how to move, got put on shows and got put on tours because they were on a label and the label put them in the proper space.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, cool. Thank you
get
for
it.
your assistance. Now I know how to move and do everything correctly. So it's a testament to just good business, doing everything correctly, and then yeah, you reap the fruits of your labor. Sorry, but
No, that's a fact.
yeah, great album. 18 tracks, 49 minutes,
Ooh.
just on the cusp of it, and it's
A
on the
lot of
other
tracks.
it's on the other side. It's on the
Yeah,
other
it's a lot of
side.
tracks.
2 interludes though. 2 interludes.
But it's
Okay.
nice to see an album these days that's like 18 tracks with interludes. That's refreshing.
It's good. It's refreshing. I agree. It's refreshing. Good word. But yeah, I enjoyed this project. I really did.
I want to listen.
It's a good project. Rapping's there, production's there. The interludes are dope because I think when interludes aren't music. It's just like people talking. It's not like they be like, oh, such and such interlude, and like, nah, this is a song, nigga. Like,
yeah.
like nah, but it's a skit almost essentially.
Yeah.
And so I enjoyed that. Good production, good lyrics, good bars. The song I would like to play for you guys is Chosen One.
I like that we
second
always
track.
make Tim do show and tell.
Yeah, it is. It really is show and tell. And it's good because it makes me speak more. You know I don't like talking. So
Which
well,
is crazy
to
'cause
your
of the
defense
podcast.
too, you always put me on this shit. Like when I looked up that topic, I wasn't checking for K Camp. You know what I mean? Like I love K Camp, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't checking for it. And then when you put it up there and then I did the science, I was like, yo.
Which track is it?
the second one.
Okay.
And also, before you play that,
Yeah.
when I put that in the chat and you said surprising pick, was it because you thought I was going to go Boldy James or 21 Savage?
Savage. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Savage.
The thing with Savage is it was a good project, but that everybody knows about that.
Okay. Respect. You trying to give him something else?
Yeah.
Respect it. Okay. So we gonna
Yeah,
play
thanks, yeah.
Chosen One.
Chosen One off the new K-Can project, Float to London. The 2 is a 2, the number 2.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it.
Rare sound.
What am I saying? Float to London. Tap your shit, float.
All right, that was K-Camp off the project Float to London. Track is called Chosen One. That's a Young Mitchell selection for Mid Monday.
Hey, man, I really enjoyed the project. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go 4 on the overall project. I did enjoy that. Trappin' in London produced the entire project, which is Float to London, because K Camp calls himself Float. So
I
Float
was
to
just
London.
about to ask you, where did the title come from?
Yeah, so Trappin' in London produced every track. Well, there's other producers that help, but
The majority, yeah.
Yeah, that helped, but like Trappin' in London has a credit on every song.
Oh, word.
So
That's fly. That's
yeah.
fly.
And yeah, it's dope. I enjoy good music, and so this was good music. So I'm going 4.
4?
Yeah.
Got it. I can't rate it, but I had a feeling you'd be 3, 5, or 4 based off of that song. So sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna definitely tap in.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, if y'all haven't, check that 21 out too, because
Nah, 21 was dope. It was good.
It's like that, huh?
fire.
Nah, it's really good.
It's like R&B rap. It's fire. Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't want that movie though.
Can I say that maybe this is outlandish? I was never a 21 fan until Drake. Is that outlandish to say?
No, I mean, people get it when they get there.
That's how I was.
Because the shit that he does with Drake is immaculate.
That's what made me dive into the other 21 shit.
For real.
When I was like hearing him with Drake.
Nah, I heard him. So I think me being a collegiate student when 21 Savage dropped.
It hit a little different.
Yeah, because the shit would go off in the parties.
Yeah.
True.
It's like it's like when people don't understand Sexy Red until they like go to a function and see it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy when you think about Capo. I don't want to make us the old dudes on the pod, but remember the blog era when we were in college, the songs that would go up? It's so
I participated in that.
But the difference in the music sonically from the blog era when we were running through college like to now is just, I don't know. It always blows my mind how different it is. Everything seems like it's shoot 'em up, bang bang now, and when we were running through shit, it was like fly shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shoot 'em up, bang bang was still present.
No, in the blog era, no.
Not like this.
No, it was. I'm gonna let you know how fly
like
I
this.
am. I got this babe shit on. I got this. I got that. I got
Not
it.
like
Was it
this.
was very fly shit.
It wasn't a lot
Flash,
of
shoot 'em up,
Yeah,
bang,
it was
bang.
not shoot 'em up,
It was
bang
not a
bang.
lot
It
of
was I'm gonna
murders.
take your bitch in the party because I got this bape on and I came in the Benz
It
and
wasn't a lot of murder. Like
yeah,
it was a lot of like, I mean, we had like
Murder,
Jeezy
murder,
and
murder.
shit.
yeah.
But like,
But trap was its own kind of separate
Yeah.
deal. That wasn't really blog era. Blog era swag rap is what the kids are calling it now.
Yeah.
The swag era.
yeah, it was different.
There was no Venn diagram.
Yeah, nah.
No, no, it's very separate. It's very separate. Yeah. It's very separate.
Listen. So a couple things I have about real quick. Number one, Bill Belichick. 6 Super Bowls with the Pats. He's out of here.
You know,
And
you know what
elected
makes
a black head coach.
yeah, Gerard Mayo.
Was grooming him and everything.
You know what I enjoyed most about this?
Do it.
His last game. You know who he lost to?
Who?
The New York Jets.
Yes.
That guy's been a thorn in my side since I
Was a
was in
child.
fucking
in my side.
That guy's been a thorn in my side.
Since
his fucking malarkey.
Since I was a youth.
since I was in fucking elementary school. And you know what? His last game, he lost to the New York Jets.
Hey.
I won the Super Bowl. I won the Super Bowl.
It's up. Did you
Bro.
bet on the game?
I did.
Did you win?
Oh, I won a lot of money that day.
Yeah.
I won a lot of money that day.
Yeah.
All right, how much you won?
It was like 170.
Oh, he said a lot.
Yeah, because I had 2 different bets on it. So I placed 2 bets on it.
Fuck up.
He
I was
won,
pocket
he won
watching.
like a pair of Nike boots on discount.
Some Goa domes.
With a good discount.
The thing is, you set it up. Here's the thing. I bet within my means. Here's the thing.
I really thought he was gonna say bands, and then he said, "You ain't even with a pair of phone pauses. What the fuck are you
That's what
talking
I'm saying.
about?"
He's like, I want some good money. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, it's up.
Don't let these niggas do that to
Exactly, bro. Because niggas be out here
$100 still
putting one. Here's the thing.
Look, I'm not knocking the $170. I'm saying how you
I am.
It's
I'm
how
not
you
getting
describe it.
That's a
170.
lot of money to fucking need, nigga.
That's not a lot
put
of
up
money.
I put up
Bitch-ass
$50
niggas.
and I tripled my money. That's good.
Knock it off.
Bro, I'm not fucking betting $1,000. Are you serious, bro?
Knock it off.
I have
Money on this investment.
I got bills to fucking pay. Get the fuck out of here.
Knock it
Bro,
off.
I'm not. Look,
Nah,
nothing about what I'm saying is clowning.
Nah, when
The
you said
initial- listen-
when you
listen-
said Nike
listen to
boots,
me.
bro.
You said Nike boots? He said they should have clearance too.
But that was on discount.
Yes,
Nike
on
boots.
discount, bro.
Because you need to
I
know
went to the
somebody.
factory
That was
store.
with the employee discount.
Nah,
Because you gotta know somebody to get Nike boots for $170, nigga.
I went to
Them
the
shit is
factory.
like $225 or some shit in the store.
I went to the factory store.
My Nike boots.
You gotta know somebody. So
nah,
listen,
bro.
He got the brown
Nike
Nike
boots.
boots.
listen, yeah. And they was on
Ew,
sale.
that's
low-cut
disgusting.
joints,
That's
the low-cut
disgusting.
joints.
No.
That's fucking wild.
The
You gotta
UPS
chill.
joints?
No,
The
no.
summertime UPS joints?
All right, bro. I'm about to go to the bar, bro. Fuck y'all.
They got the suede toe box.
I'm not fucking with y'all.
He got a pair of butt naked Timbs. No. Hey, Tim.
Yo.
Oh my god. My bad, dog.
So I didn't even mean to add that
Nah,
part,
fuck
bro.
y'all.
Because I
That
fuck
is
with
right.
you, bro. Good for you. Because I fuck with you,
Fuck
bro.
y'all, bro.
It was right there. I had to add that
I
song.
paid my utilities
Good for
off
you,
of
bro.
that. I was being
and here's
I was
the
being
thing.
an adult.
That's so bro.
Here's the
Good for
thing.
you. Hey, good
You
for
could have
you.
just said,
This is bill money, bitch.
I want a couple of dollars. And I would have left you alone. But you said you want good money.
That's good money, bro.
That was good money. He paid his fucking utility. He said,
I
look,
paid my utilities, bro.
I can't pay for a night out,
good
bro. I don't know what the
fucking
fuck.
money.